occupied Ottawa movement, formerly the Occupy Ottawa movement, is set to reoccupy a downtown Ottawa park or space this coming Saturday. They will start right here at the Human Rights Monument, which is out front of the Mayor's office, the corner of Lisgar and Elgin Street.
We are preparing and planning for that. As part of planning, and it's not unique to this event or protest, but we do reach out and try to communicate and establish some dialogue with the protesters, just in order so that we can facilitate a safe protest for them, and as well try to minimize any impact that their protests may have on the community.
Police have successfully hooked up with them. They've talked to them. There's a police liaison team. They're trying to plan what will happen next to make sure everyone is safe, but they still don't know either where the occupiers plan to set up.
We have a responsibility to protect and ensure everybody's Charter of Rights, which includes the freedom of assembly and speech, and that's a big part of some of these protests and demonstrations. So we do work cooperatively with the protesters, and we want to strive to maintain peace or preserve the peace, and if called upon, we may have to enforce the law.
Since the Ottawa occupation ended, there have been a number of protests that have turned violent. In Gatineau, at London's Fanshawe College, and in Montreal. And all last week, Ottawa police were working with London police officers in Petawawa to training on crowd control. All that given, it seems that police are preparing for this summer's protests to turn more violent than they did last year. And if that's the case, they promise to be ready. In Ottawa, Doug Hempstead for Sun News.
Come on, what's it going to take? I want to get through there. I want to get right.